It just takes one bigger, stronger player to take you out.
Well, Yaghoubi is the bronze medalist in the World Championships in the under 63 kilogram category. So he's not exactly a nobody, but he is a fairly new starter, if you like, in terms of the world competition, the world scene. Yeah,
definitely. I've not seen much of him until this year, to be honest, but he has come on leaps and bounds. He's looked absolutely brilliant all through this year.
Well, let's see how brilliant he looks in 3 rounds of 2 minutes here against the reigning world under 68 kilogram category. And straight away, the Turk is advancing rapidly and looking to try and stamp his authority and his experience fairly early here.
Yeah, you can see SERVET's clearly very aware of how aggressive ABOLFAZL Yaghoubi can be, and he's just straight away off the bat, he's gone for him and put the pressure right on him.
So Yaghoubi just trying to hold off at the moment in these early stages. 1 yellow already given to Yaghoubi. Explain, Ruben, to those at home about the yellow and reds.
So a yellow is a Kyongo, so that's your first warning, it's like a half warning. And a red one is a Gamjun, and that's a full point, so your opponent will get a point for every red one you have. You're allowed a maximum of 5 reds before you're disqualified.
Of course, the protective suits they're wearing, sensors within those, that's including the head guard as well. Electronic sensors these days, modern day taekwondo, and at the moment neither managing to register.
Yeah, it's very cagey so far. SERVET is definitely the one who's looking to push the pace, and you can see there he's got his reward for doing exactly that.
Very attacking, but Yaghoubi just trying to stay in close. There was a couple of shouts from the crowd who thought that he should have registered there, but not to be. He has now. And despite a minute and a half gone here, Ruben, TAZEGUL definitely the more attacking, but there's not a lot in this.
Oh yeah, definitely. You can see from ABOLFAZL Yaghoubi's style, he's spoiling him. Every time SERVET tries to come forward, he picks up his leg, and it stops SERVET from really doing much. But that one time when SERVET did break down through that spoil, he got that beautiful back kick, which he does so well.
And as you say, young man from Iran is having a tremendous 2015. That bronze medal at the Worlds is also joined by a couple of bronzes from both of the Grand Prix this season so far as well. Lovely attempt from TAZEGUL. The last few seconds here of the first of 3 2-minute rounds, and a big cheer again here. And he called to a halt at the end of the 2 minutes, and well, the scoring system says 4 apiece, and that's about right, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I think that sets us up for the second round really well, especially with Yaghoubi grabbing the momentum right at the end of that. It'll be interesting to see how SERVET comes out at the start of the next round, whether he starts really aggressive again. I think it'll work well for him. He just needs to watch the headshot.
Well, 4 apiece. That red card might come into play a little bit later on. We'll see how we go with that, and of course we could always end up in golden point territory. If that does happen, we'll talk to you a little bit more about that just then. But very interesting first 2 minutes there, Ruben. SERVET very much on the attack from the start. ABOLFAZL Yaghoubi was happy to kind of take the pressure, but then went on the attack himself.
Yeah, ABOLFAZL Yaghoubi there, you can see every time SERVET comes forward, he just wants to spoil him, and you can see SERVET wants to open up, and he took real great advantage of that. As soon as SERVET wanted to open up, he went high with his other leg, which he hasn't done yet, so it was a great change of plan there, which worked out beautifully for him to tie up the score.
I don't think there's a style on the planet that SERVET TAZEGUL hasn't come across in his distinguished career, and at the moment though he's coming up against a young man who is showing no fear and just picking off quality opponents as he goes along. Can he get a scalp here of TAZEGUL? He's 5-4 up, 120 left here in the second round. The last thing you want to do here, Ruben, is count out TAZEGUL.
Oh, without a doubt. I've seen him pull back massive gaps, 8-9 points easily in about 30 seconds. He takes full advantage of all the multiple point kicks that you can do. He spins a lot, just back kicks, reverses. But here I think he just needs to keep his cool a little bit. He's getting a bit too close, he's rushing a little bit, and he's just been picked off twice, and that was a great shot by ABOLFAZL YAGHOUBIJOUYBARI.
And that's a huge shot, another one from YAGHOUBIJOUYBARI. And the world champion finds himself 5 behind here. Another yellow card for YAGHOUBIJOUYBARI. And as Rin was saying, he's just picking off the world champion.
Yeah, he's in his distance the whole time. He's standing far too close to him. That's much better. But he's standing all the time. He's standing too close. He needs to take a bit more distance so he can go at him. But this is what he does so well. He gets people on the back foot. He gets them panicked. I'm not sure if that'll stand. Oh, nice. So pressure's on here.
13-5. And I don't think anybody would have fancied this. Not at all. Oh, an attempt there from TAZEGUL. Doesn't quite connect. And, oh, scoring system here, 16-5.
Yeah. ABOLFAZL YAGHOUBIJOUYBARI here is doing brilliantly. He's picking him off because you can see SERVET just rushing. He's getting a bit wild. And again, oh, that was close, just after time. It's just after time. But you can see he's just picking off his headshots beautifully.
World champion surviving a flurry of activity from YAGHOUBIJOUYBARI. And, well, talk about an athlete competing with no fear.
Yeah, that's the most impressive thing for me. YAGHOUBIJOUYBARI there, he gets put under immense pressure by SERVET, but he just held his own, he kept strong, he kept to his game plan, and he picked off some nice headshots, which has made this scoreline just such a landslide at the moment.
12 for those of you new to as the second and third round gets underway. One athlete to 12. Then it's
so talk us through some of these highlights. Just some huge moments.
Yeah, again, he's just doing everything to make sure he gets his foot on that pad. It's really brilliant, but not just that, he's getting out of the way of SERVET's kick as well, which is what's made the gap so big. 1 point here and it could be over.
Well, yeah, I was going to say the first strike here has to go to the man from Turkey, the world champion, Olympic champion. He must score first here, otherwise the gap will be enough to call to an end this contest. He has 16-6, 16-7. As Ruben pointed out earlier, you can see this man scoring multiple points fairly quickly.
Oh, okay, I see what happened there. So he scored the back there and he's got the extra points. But yeah, he just racks the points up so quickly. He's so brilliant when he's on the front foot. YAGHOUBIJOUYBARI needs to keep with his game plan here and not panic.
Almost half the deficit. He has absolutely put YAGHOUBIJOUYBARI on the back foot in the start of this third. I said at the beginning of the second, there isn't much that this man has never seen in his career, and he has clocked the points up quicker in this round than anything you can imagine. He's gone from nearly going out because of the 12-point rule to closing it within one here.
Yeah, I can't believe what YAGHOUBIJOUYBARI's done here. He was so comfortable at the end of that round, and he stepped up to the challenge so well with the pressure, taking the pressure and scoring his own points. But this time he's just gone on the back foot and he's just let SERVET absolutely take control of the round.
So YAGHOUBIJOUYBARI holding on now by a point, and this will be interesting to see how the youngster deals with this sort of pressure. He's had a big lead. What will his confidence be saying to him right now? Because he'll have known that has just diminished, and not at a slow speed either, at fairly quickly. With 60 seconds left, TAZEGUL could quite easily go on and score multiple hits here in this contest, and if he can level it up, YAGHOUBIJOUYBARI's in trouble. 3 red cards as well.
Yeah, definitely. That was a brilliant point. See, this is what he had to do. He just needs to remember the earlier rounds, not the start of this round, because the only reason he fell behind at the start of this round was because he was on the back foot. when he was so confident before and so strong, he was really comfortable and scoring points at ease.
Yaghoubij having a few issues with his discipline within the sport here. 40 odd seconds left. You can see again TAZEGUL is spinning around
and TAZEGUL's ahead,
trying to move Yaghoubij around, and that is a huge effort to put himself one ahead here. All the hard work Yaghoubij has shown in this contest. Oh, now TAZEGUL took his eye off the ball literally and got a face full of foot.
Yeah, that was a brilliant shot. It took going behind for Yaghoubij to get back on his game, and that's exactly what he was doing so well before. And he's done that absolutely brilliant to get that headshot out there from such a tight distance.
20 seconds to go here in what has been an explosive and wonderful opening contest of this 2015 Manchester Taekwondo Grand Prix. We're down to just over 10 seconds. Already falls to the floor here. Yaghoubij just about evading the right foot of TAZEGUL. What a start here. 11, 21-19 here.
He's only
just
got
over 10 seconds.
He's only got 2 Congos left here. Oh, not back kick, takes him in the head. That was a brilliant back kick. That's all he had to watch out for, and I can't believe he's not done it.
Well, people are on their feet all around here. 4 seconds left here. TAZEGUL in control with just a point. Coming in close.
That was a great punch.
Well, we've got 2 seconds left. Scoring system says 22 apiece. Oh, well. Fantastic start to the night.
Yeah, that was an absolute brilliant end to that last round there. He's swinging backwards and forwards in terms of score, and also swinging backwards and forwards in terms of confidence. At the start of the round, you can see Yaghoubij just didn't look in it at all, and that's how TAZEGUL got himself back in the game and eventually back in the lead. But it took going behind for Yaghoubij to step back up, and he's got himself into a golden point finish for this match.
Golden point. Let's educate those at home. Ruben, golden point in simple, isn't it, really?
Yep, first to score. Simple as that. It can be a headshot, it can be a headshot, it can be a body shot, it doesn't matter. It's the first person to score.
All you have to do is register on the PSS, the protective scoring system, who will be first out. At the start of that 3rd round, Ruben, ABOLFAZL Yaghoubij must have thought he'd done enough. He was, but as you said, don't underestimate the current world champion. It comes back and comes back and comes back. He kept doing it, actually, got in front, and again Yaghoubij found his rhythm, and he had to do it again. This is going to be an amazing, don't take your eyes off this, 2 minutes here. Who will score first? Trying to get in close. Yaghoubij.
Great point. Great point.
And he's done it. He's knocked out the world champion. This young man is on fire. What form he's in.
Yeah, that was a brilliant little point there. He knew exactly what he had to do. He had to get close and